He goes into the house. Don't worry, we're safe from sharks here. They can't get here. And then a shark just goes through a door.
You ever seen
No, it's fucking
I've
easy.
seen that. That's what you're gonna end up.
Yeah, it's called gyo, which is like it's just called fish.
Yeah.
Where basically these rotten fish just casually start walking around.
Yep. So good. Oh, and Tommy series are good.
Been drawn towards the isekai genre from it, but it's like I don't like the harem ones. I like Shield Hero more of the like betrayal things that happen all the
I
fucking
love,
time.
from
Shield
Isekai.
Hero is the harem one.
Yeah, but from Isekai, solo leveling is
Yeah.
well, it's not Isekai, but
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
but that's a manga though, isn't it? No,
Yeah,
it's not a.
Mahou.
Yeah, same. In my head, it's the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but if you want to be
it's
really
Korean.
specific, and
Yeah.
also the beginning after the end, that's an amazing one.
Oh,
I draw the line between where it's like obvious that there's just all the girls just draw to him, whereas this I just find it like it's not like the romance part of it completely. It's more of like they're drawn to him, sure, but most of it is not romantic in that kind of way. It's more of to the end goal of it.
Are we ready to begin?
Yes.
more or less.
Yep.
Okie dokie. In that case, I will count us in 3, 2, 1. Good evening, and welcome back to Baldur's Gate: Descent into Avernus, run by myself, Rorkenal, with the aid of several players who will help to tell the stories that we weave. We left off last week with the players seemingly blockaded by a stone wall. A couple of them used magic or just kobold size to wriggle through and engage a fight with a couple of spined devils, acting as guards within the underground section of the Van Thampa Villa. One of the characters went unseen, Ithiski, our little kobold friend, whereas Firion was spotted and very nearly killed before the rest of the team could blow apart the rock wall, keeping them from their friends and rescuing them from these devils. We left off at the end of the fight with the party in a cellar full of food boxes and wine barrels, seemingly enough to feed a small army for months. And now we must find out what they will do. So, where do we go from here, everybody?
First of all, Cinder is going to like go to quiet corner of the room and just sit, and on the way he will like mumble quite loudly of all the spells that everyone could have known. It had to be lightning. It had to be thunder.
That. There was a lot of it.
He's gonna kind of look at Theria and just like, are you okay, Tyrion?
I've been a lot better. I'm still quite hurt, so I think I'll stay back, or like try to hold the rear for a while.
I'm sorry, there wasn't more I could do, Tyrion.
No, I was too anxious. I had a lapse in judgment. It's entirely my fault.
Would I have been able to hear Indor?
Probably. It was more of like he's in shock, but he moving towards a corner just to like trying to stabilize himself.
Well, in that case, maybe I can talk to one or two people as a bear still. But yeah, mind linked still. Do you know if we're still mind linked?
You should
Has
be.
it? If it's not been 6 hours, yes.
Yeah.
When
I'm
did
not
you
sure.
originally establish the link?
The link was started when we first went into the villa. Or no, did we? Yeah, that's when we started. I'm gonna check if I redid it because I know if I. Yep. Nope. I haven't redone it. So when we first went in the villa, there was the fight with Amric. Then we went back. Then we went back in.
So it's probably been about 2.5 hours at this point.
Yep. Still.
Okay, so we're
like
still linked.
3 hours left.
Okay.
So Raz at this point is going to kind of make his way over to Shindor. And kind of maybe well, I'm assuming Shindor is probably sitting down at this point.
Yeah, he's basically squatting down, one hand on top of his head while leaning his head into like a section of the wall, just like trying to ground himself in the here and now.
Oh, ground himself. Nice pun. So Raz would say, what's got you feeling all sad and down?
It's the lightning, the closeness of the walls, everything. I want to help. I really want to, but I am of no use to anyone. This fear has still gripped me ever since that day.
Ever since what day?
I don't think you would understand the place I was in. I don't think mortals should comprehend what was going on in that place. The darkness was all consuming. The people, spirits, whatever that was in that place. And the continuous lightning strikes everywhere.
I've had my fair share of darkness. Oh. And with us, you don't have to worry about ever going to that.
Fisky's gonna sidle over after checking that Therian's okay, and you know how cats will kind of just like sidle under an arm and like curl up?
Yeah.
Just do that.
I'll still just sit, squat sit in the corner, try calming down a bit. I really want to help, I really do, but with all this lightning around, I can't even concentrate what I'm doing myself. It's all I can do just to keep hold of my sanity.
Sanity seems to be in short supply around here in general. But
Yeah.
I guess I would turn to, kind of to Bang and would just say, like, as to what I was saying before. Have you ever heard of such a place as this?
Well, you know I haven't been on the surface that long, right, Raz?
Well, I just assumed you might know.
I've only been up here for about, maybe 3 years at the... No, not sure. I'm not very good with time. But I haven't been up here that long, so I only witnessed my first storm Well, as far as you big people are concerned, fairly recently.
All-consuming darkness. Sounds like it would be underground to me anyways.
Mm. There's not really places under the ground where lightning strikes. Not unless it's like a big one.
It's not on this plane. At least part of it might be connected, but it's no place here.
Sounds like you've
And-
been through a really, really rough time, Shindor.
It was a mistake. I tried to do something I wasn't supposed to be doing, but I wanted to try anyway. It's cost me dearly.
Were you trying to do it for a good reason?
I was trying to learn, and I thought I was ready for something. I tried to combine magics that you shouldn't combine, and it left me in that place. I don't even remember how long. From what people have told me, I did not speak. I did not look at people for over a month. But it felt like a lifetime I was stuck in that place. They say that it looked like my body was there, but my soul had left me temporarily.
Temporary, few weeks, quite a while.
Yeah, it came back. I mean, it came back, so sort of, partly.
That sounds like it was a really difficult experience, honestly.
It was, but it was also there that she found me.
The Raven Queen.
Yes, I was not supposed to be in that place. They weren't supposed to be having me there. So she took me out of that horrid place. I don't know. Till today, I do not really know where that was. I don't really want to know where it is. I'll rise up, feeling that I've sort of calmed down enough to function properly. Anyway, we should get out of here. We should get out. We still have our mission to do.
You know you're not letting us down.
Ever
I
since
don't-
we started, it's just been caves and now lightning. I can't win over my own fear. It's you're gonna see Shindor being. He's normally, this is unusual for Shindor because he's normally very neutral in every aspect. So just seeing him with this fear and sorrow and then the anger that comes now, it's very unusual for him. I don't know if it would be jarring for because we haven't technically known each other that long. But from what you see, this is the first time he's actually showing a bit of emotion instead of just being plain neutral.
He's gonna give you a little squeeze and just say, "Look, I really, really like Raz. And I really like all of you. I really like Raz. But he still makes me want to shit my pants sometimes. We can't help but we're scared of."
And almost like not hearing it and almost not really paying attention, not being able to deal with this kind of emotion, Raz is going to clasp a hand on Shindor's shoulder just a bit too hard and just say, you show true strength.
Mm-hmm.
I'll just nod, going back to the neutrality again. having collect myself through with the word of everyone else, and knowing that we need to take action from here.
Even Sinane, who's, big, strong, angry. Sinane's scared of things too.
Everyone has fears. It's just mine has come up at the worst possible times when we almost lost Firion here because of this as well. There's so much I could have done if I just wouldn't have panicked.
Raz is gonna lean over and kind of just whisper, "I don't think Sinane likes birds."
I don't know what quite gave you that idea.
If Ford is here right now, I'll be slightly annoyed.
I'll just look at you a little bit weirdly because I still don't know about that bird person because I was never there. I don't know about that.
The subject of other things happening.
Raz just
having
winks at
this-
you.
As you're having this conversation, the door to the east suddenly swings open with a shout of "Who are you and what are you doing here?" And you see two cultists in the doorway.
Oh,
They are clearly cultists, right?
Yeah, they are dressed in ceremonial robes, and they each have masks that depict devils.
I want to
One is
walk
red
up to.
and one is grey.
I want to walk up to the red one, and I want to try and grapple them and manacle them.
Okay. Roll athletics for me, please.
Fuck. Can I action surge? Like genuine curiosity, can I action surge out of combat to do
No,
a check like this twice?
You can't.
Yeah, I can't use it anyway because I used it last fight, but still.
Well,
Yeah, I was like, is it once per combat or wasn't it with a
No, a short
rest?
rest.
Yeah.
do manage to grapple this guy, but I do want you all to roll initiative for me.
Yay.
Yeah. Also, I do want to. Sinane
Oh yeah,
basically says.
Thor.
Sinane basically says, "I am with the City Watch, and you are all under arrest for treason." And then I try and grab them. Basically, I try to arrest them very aggressively.
So, Awan, 18. Sanane, 17. Raz, 19. Very nice.
The first.
Virion at 17. Ithiski at 13. And Shindor at 13. You guys are all very... Sorry?
Yeah, I think this goes before me because mine ain't. What dex do you have, Fisky?
+5.
+5. Yeah, definitely a go for me.
Yeah, I'm just also going to say Firion is before me. That's not a question.
Yeah, like. I think me
Mr.
and
20 Dex. No.
me and Ifisky both have 20 decks.
Wait, you actually have 20 Dex? I was kidding.
Raz, you watch as this door bursts open, and Sinane quickly grapples one of the fanatics, stating that he is arresting him. What are you doing?
Um,
Can you show, by the way, which one he grappled? Was it
The red one.
Yeah.
Okay,
The
yeah.
one in front of me, basically. You
Okay,
might
yeah.
not be able to see it.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
you
I
can't
only
see
see.
them.
Yeah, I can't see. I can only see a grey one. So.
Yeah, it's the one you can't see. That's the one I grappled.
Okay, cool, cool. Hope that helps.
It has a little token on it.
Raz is just gonna move and just yell to Sinane. Oh, looks like you could use a little bit of help. And I'm going to twin spell Firebolt.
Hey, these guys
Okay.
are devils. They might even take damage from your fire.
No, they're not
Roll
devils.
to hit then against each of them individually.
Does he have advantage, or is that only melee?
That's only melee.
Yeah.
So, which one were you going for first?
The first one was going to the one that was being grappled.
Okay.
Second one was.
So the first one is a 7, and that does not hit. The bolt just blasts off the wall. To the rest of you, it looks like he was just being careful not to hit Sinane. Your second one does hit, though, so roll damage. So 8 points. Yeah, that's enough. You blast this guy's head with fire, and he just goes up, and he screams for a bit, and then drops to the floor dead.
Yes.
Well, that was easy.
Excellent.
Easy fire damage. No more devils.
R1, are you doing anything with this guy, or are you content to just leave Sinane to it? Are
You're
you
muted.
Chewback is muted.
I completely forgot to unmute. So
There
I'm
we
just
go.
gonna plant myself behind so that for any reason they can't run away while Sinane is trying to arrest this person.
Fair enough.
Also notice now that that add-on we use for go from D&D Beyond to Roll20 actually works on the creatures and stuff now.
Ah, that's
Oh,
handy.
I can
nice.
roll directly from the creature pages, which is nice.
Cool.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Tyrion.
I'm gonna yell, do you want us to deal with him, or do you want to interrogate him, or what's the plan?
Strong term around here.
Sinane is unsure.
No, I'm
He's
just
a criminal,
wondering,
and whether he lives or dies isn't Sinane's biggest concern, because this guy is clearly dealing with
Roll
demons?
wisdom for me.
Me.
Yes, please.
That's a save. That's wisdom.
Just ordinary wisdom, yeah. No save.
Oh.
Very nice. The door opposite looks like it leads to a small chamber that's used for long-term storage, and maybe it might be worth stowing him in there until you can decide what to do with him.
Yeah, whether it lives or dies.
That too, yes.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, like, should I just try to kill him?
Oh, that's the part Sinane doesn't really know. Maybe. Does Sinane care? Not really. Does his goddess care? Maybe.
Okay,
so
do I
Sinane
have
will keep him
then-
alive. Sinane will want to keep him alive temporarily.
Okay, yeah, then I will do nothing. I will do nothing.
Then, Sinane, you're up. So
What
I'm
type
assuming-
of rolls do I have to do to tie him up in ropes?
You've already got him grappled. I'm assuming that your first step would be to manacle him.
Yep.
And that would be another opposed athletics check. Though I don't see that that's likely to be an issue.
19.
Nice.
Yeah, he rolled a 2. So you're very easily able to cuff this guy and just lead him towards this other section. He does make an attempt to escape, but it doesn't work.
Yeah, because then I want to manacle and gag him.
Okay.
Because I have lots of rope. And is there anything in the room that makes for a nice gag? Or do I just have ropes?
The room is a wine cellar. There's more than 200 corked bottles of wine in.
Of corks in his mouth.
I don't know if a bottle of wine is a good gag.
No,
However,
corks. Just take the corks
Yeah.
off and fill his mouth with them.
With cork.
Yeah.
Okay, and how are you going to make sure that he doesn't just spit the corks out?
well, I have rope. Like the thing is, the smartest thing, if you want him to make as little sound as possible, is to fill like a cloth into his mouth and then keep it in there with rope.
So, cloth like the cultist robes he's wearing.
Yes, that works wonderfully.
Or kill him.
I mean, that's also an option.
Now,
Yeah,
my
cross
goddess
his
might get
larynx.
angry if I
He
kill him.
can't make any noise.
Senane doesn't want to kill potentially resources. If keeping this guy alive helps Senane keep justice, he will keep him alive temporarily.
Okie dokie.
So I will gag him with his own clothes and blindfold him with his own clothes and secure it with rope.
Right.
How
Okie
comfortable he is, Senane doesn't care.
Yeah, that's entirely reasonable. Let's see. There's not really a use rope skill in 5e. I definitely miss the amount of skills from 3.5.
Yep.
I am proficient in vehicles, so that counts.
I will ride him like a horse.
Can I get a sleight of hand check to see how well you gag, blindfold, and tie him up, please?
17?
Not bad. Right. So, what are you doing now? You have a way out, and you have a port just nearby it.
We'll
it
just place the corpse in the same room.
That makes sense. Well done.
Poor fucking... He's gagged, blindfolded, and has to smell the potential wretch of a slowly rotting corpse.
You're
A
the
great
only one
way
to
to go.
blame
Wait,
for
how
that.
long are you planning on leaving this guy in there?
Until he dies.
Right.
No,
Oh,
it's more
could
the
we-
pretend.
The dude who died, he got firebolted. Did the firebolt damage his clothes?
Roll a percentile for me, please.
Okay, so
Ooh.
trade middle.
The robe is pretty much a smoking mess, but his mask appears okay.
Oh, these guys! Damn.
The robe is a smoking mess, but the mask appears okay.
Yeah, the mask. Yeah, we could steal other ropes, or I'm just gonna suggest that we might be able to use his mask to conceal us for easier access.
Okay.
I mean, I'm a big blue bear.
Yeah,
just
but we
knock
have
a door down.
Other.
I'll just charge into a door. It's not like we need to ask them for permission.
No, that's true.
Not wrong.
Timur,
Yes.
is there a way to... Is there... like, can I bar that door in any way? So, in case he unbinds himself somehow, it's hard for him to open the door.
That might be possible. How are you thinking of doing it?
Can I
I
move a
can-
barrel in front of the door, or is that very heavy?
Between 2, maybe 3 of you, you should be able to manage it.
Yep.
Or you
Yeah,
could
and I can-
attempt it alone with a strength check.
Yeah, I'm going to safely ask Raz if he wants to help me just barricade the door.
Right.
And then we can also get pushing power from Bear.
Bear bushing power is here.
Raz gives just a deep nod.
You'll barely make it.
He's gonna look.
You were just moments ahead of the same words leaving my lips, and I'm not sure how I feel about it.
So I will
Okay.
be saying you have the right to bear arms.
And
Rower.
Wow. Yep.
between everyone, just like, why?
Why are we barricading you?
You're barricading him.
Okay.
Rower. Just fucking. I'm
Hello.
looking at this bear and I'm thinking of this fucking TV show that I watched as a
No.
kid.
Oh yeah,
No,
the
no,
blue
no.
The
bear.
bear in the blue house, and I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Oh
fucking
my god, I
get
hated
out of
the
my mind.
ending. Like that show was always before good like shows, like good animated shows. You had to watch it, and the ending song, I hated it.
So when I was
Yeah,
looking
sorry.
for a blue bear, I actually couldn't remember the full name of the show, and I thought it was Blue Bear in a House.
Yeah,
I
same.
actually went looking for an image of it to use for the token.
Yeah. I'm sorry about the.
So anyway, now we're on our
Yeah.
way out of here, right? Now we've barricaded him in and everything.
I'm going to ask Firion if he feels healthy enough to do some minor head scouting.
Can I use my keen smeller tool to figure out which way might be the best way to go, or does it everywhere smell?
So, this is probably where I should describe the tunnels you're entering. The tunnels are smooth stone arches, barreled, vaulted, or about 7 foot high at the centre. They're almost like what you or I would identify as a sewer. And as a matter of fact, as you start to walk out, you see that there is water trickling down from various inlets into a large central river. The trenches are 4 feet wide and 3 feet deep, and there's arching stone bridges spanning them at irregular intervals. The smell is... There is a lot of incense. In fact, the guys you just picked up and arrested were carrying censers full of incense, trying to cover over the stench of human refuse.
Okay. So it should be able to follow those smells to the right spots then, right?
There's no direct smell trail. It is everywhere out here.
Could I just ask if I could, as soon as I go out there and I begin to smell this shit, literally, I'll just begin to like continuously cast a little bit of gust around us to like trying to keep an area of sort of better air around us. I mean, it can't get any worse, I'm guessing.
So should we go left or should we go right? Is the first question.
I say left because I'm left-handed.
Nerd.
You would be left-handed.
Yep. I always choose left.
So
Left
I'm
in
going to
this
hear
situation.
Harry and say, let's go left, and then I'm immediately just going to start plodding right.
But left is the side of the heart, therefore you go left.
I'm already going right.
Except if your organs are flipped. So we're going right then, I guess.
Okay, seems like that.
Apparently.
Well,
I'm just continuously just moving my hands and just chanting a little bit lowly, just to keep the air swirling around us. We don't have to smell most of the shit. But but I want to say, as soon as I see something, I'll stop it every time we get to like a bend in the wall or something, because yeah.
You don't know what's around the corner.
Yeah.
Okay. You get a little way down this tunnel, and then you see off to the left what looks to be a completely caved-in section. But the tunnel still goes on ahead, and you can see a turning to the right.
Right
So,
again, it is, boys.
Timur, the thing next to me is caved in, right? Or is that the thing down?
I think that's just the
It remains-
waterway. This might be just. At
Yeah,
least it looks like a
that's
waterway.
waterway that comes from, you would assume, someone's house.
So where I'm standing now is. Oh, that's the cave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you see it down there. I was trying to figure out how to ping. I can't remember how you ping.
Hold
Maybe
it
just-
down.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was it. Right, so we're gonna keep plodding around this corner. I don't mind going first.
I like the idea of just this giant blue bear just going wherever it wants, and we just have to follow.
Mundo goes anywhere he pleases.
I'm happy being like slightly at the back now because I'm still
So
wounded and
you see that the
Ooh, it's a door.
corridor turns to the right, but there is also a door ahead of you.
So I'll happily
Bear
go through the door
tactics.
first. Yeah, bear tactics. Bear go in first. But if someone stays back a little bit to keep an eye on if anything comes around that corner.
I can hold back, watching.
So as you approach, you can see that the door is made of riveted iron plates with iron handles and big, thick hinges. It looks like it's designed to be very difficult to break.
Keep a bear out, basically.
I mean,
Or-
maybe not that specific scenario in mind, but yes. You can try and break it down if you like.
It's a sex dungeon.
I mean, I'm happy to try. Let's give it a whirl. So
It is not a sex dungeon.
It's a sex dungeon.
it could be a sex dungeon.
It is not a sex dungeon.
Do I see the bear trying to push a door down?
Well,
You
roll
can't
out
miss it.
for me.
Hold on.
Because I want to help him if he's trying.
How are you going to try and
Well,
help a bear
athletics
knock a door
strength.
down?
Athletics is
See
strength,
here.
right?
He is
Yeah.
a bear and
Yeah.
he can punch with his bear things. I am a
just-
man
I
and I
just
can
thought
punch with my man things.
I thought I would be running at the door and charging at it personally.
You're
I
gonna
mean,
ghost.
you can have
Well-
advantage for the fact that you're charging at it.
Is it possible to safely use an Eldritch Blast while
I
he's
think-
doing this?
I think
He's-
when I use the rolls from the bear thingy on D&D Beyond, it's sending it directly to you, not to everyone.
Yeah, it has
know
sent
why it's
them
doing that.
directly to me. That's interesting.
Yeah,
Do you have it on send to
No,
someone?
that's what I'm just having a look. I don't even see an option to do that.
In Roll20, not in Roll20, in D&D Beyond,
Mhm.
you have a little dice icon in the bottom left.
Yep.
If you click on that and then click the D20, does it
Yep.
say to self or to everyone?
Everyone.
Right. In that case,
I'm
I
just
don't
gonna-
know. I'm out of ideas.
Might be just.
Well, you can see it anyway, so it's fine.
You can see
I
it.
just-
That's the important
Yeah,
part.
I can
that's
see that
weird.
one.
Yeah, that
Weird.
one was it.
Huh.
But yeah, for some reason it sent it to GM instead. I don't know.
Uh,
Maybe it's just when you're a monster it sends it.
Well,
There-
we will live with it for now.
Yep.
So you barrel towards this ironclad door, and you slam heavily into it. And there's a resounding thwom, and you bounce off.
didn't you have
Right.
advantage? Because
Yeah, I
You
rolled it
did.
twice.
oh,
It's just you guys can't see the rolls for some reason. It's
Okay.
being weird.
Yep.
Does it have a handle?
It does, but before you reach for it,
Uh-huh.
Ignore
Okay.
that.
the door opens, and beyond the door, let's remove. There we go. The right thing.
Oh no.
Beyond the door, a broad-shouldered figure with purple skin and a beard of writhing snake-like tentacles stands in the middle of a room
Yes.
lined by iron doors. Tighten
That's
your
good.
grip
Hasn't aged
on a
well.
glaive as it glares at you through the darkness. I would like everybody to roll initiative.
Oh shit.
Like fighting Cthulhu monsters.
oh boy.
But fucking Malfurion sure hasn't aged well.
You see, that's the initiative I'm talking about.
Ooh, bang.
Wait,
And
I got
Shindor.
19. I thought the 6 was mine because I saw my name, and then I saw my name, and then Raz hit just after I read my name.
Mhm.
Some reason, D&D Beyond is giving me my dice collection instead of my encounters collection. There we go. I have
Perfect.
to click it 3 times.
Res was allowed 1 initiative above 10.
That's
Yep.
it for the entire
Normal.
campaign.
It's used.
That was it. And it was on this. It was on some creature that I just completely obliterated. It's super overkill.
Toasted.
I have just realised that somebody has been left out.
Oh yeah, your NPC.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Indeed.
Let's just pretend she came all the way down with us, I guess.
Yeah, indeed. Let me just grab a token for her.
I'm glad you're paying attention because the rest of us
I
got
was
things
casually
into-
no, because I was casually wondering why the fuck she just never came. It's like,
He said,
did
fuck
Timur not
you,
want her?
guys.
She's so quiet. She never speaks.
Yeah, Rhea doesn't care about us, Satch.
No.
Sad.
Absolutely not. As in,
That sure as
not-
hell doesn't look like a woman, but okay.
So,
Yeah, there's fairly
Don't body
generic.
shame. This is
do-
2021.
do you have
Or
a-
no,
do you
it's
have-
some
I have a
other
question.
year.
I have a question.
Yep.
Because where I'm stood, I can kind of see an extra person in that other room behind. Can I make out who it
So
might be?
it looks to be a locked cell, and that's
Oh,
all
it's
you're
a
going to be
cell,
able to.
Okay, cool. That's what I wasn't sure of. I thought it might be something like that.
Yeah. 25 on initiative. Very nice, Ithiski. And 22 for Shindle.
Mm-hmm.
You're
I
not
can't
20.
even see it, this. Oh, yeah, it's up there actually. I can.
And it's
Right.
both on initiative.
Yep.
Starting at the top, Ithiski. The
Mhm.
door has opened, and you can see some form of inhuman monstrosity.
Well,
What
I
are
was
you doing?
literally just reaching for the handle to help our dear bear friend out when that happened. So, realizing that we've attracted it attention. Ooh. Am I small enough to stand underneath the barrel?
Yeah,
Um,
you have done before.
In the past, you've stood on top of the bear.
Oh yeah.
Okay. I will
You could
climb
stand on
up.
top of the bear.
Yeah.
Mounted
And
combat.
launch myself at this thing's face.
Okay.
Right. So
Roll
it is.
athletics for me, please.
Oh, okay. Oh no.
You suspect that this guy is a little bit prepared because the minute he sees you climb up on top of the bear, he's already moving. And as you leap towards him, he pivots smoothly aside and you just fly across the room.
There's kobolds before. Okay. I'm gonna come here and then go for my offhand.
Yep, you can do that.
I was allowed one good roll and it was initiative.
Yep.
Mhm.
This guy just parries your sickle aside with his glaive, almost without looking. Shindor,
The disrespect.
you've seen a kobold go flying across the room, and the monstrosity has moved behind cover. What are you doing?
Well, since he stood in just the place where I did want him to stand now, Ithiski. It's not the movement, it's the
No,
ability
Mm.
itself.
I'm planning my turn. That's why I'm doing this.
Because I can't help people with that feature. That's the fucking thing. I'll use it anyway. I'll move in. Let's see if I'll move over here, and then I'll just, or can I? No, I can't move
How
there.
are you achieving that? Where's
I was over there. Wait a
Oh,
minute. I can.
Ignore that. I fixed
So
it.
you could get to there.
That's not the point of it, because I would need. It's an ability that fucks everyone within 10 yards of me, and it will continue to fuck everyone within 10 yards of me until I cancel it.
10 yards or 10 feet?
10 feet, sorry.
It's okay.
You
So-
know
Is
that
he going to
That's
ASMR?
The extent of your movement, Chindle. So what are you
Yeah.
doing with that?
I'm moving over here. And
Okay. As you step away from the bearded devil,
yes.
yes, ladies and gentlemen, we have a bearded devil. It is going to take an attack of opportunity.
Yes. Come on, hit me.
And its tentacles lash out at you, dealing its tentacle beard, which is a bit weird as a bearded person to say, dealing 7 points of piercing
Jesus.
damage. Can you make a Constitution save for me, please?
Constitution.
Yes, please. Nice. You feel what almost seems like fire inside your veins, but you pull yourself together and you brush it off, and you're fine.
Oh,
That's
okay.
gonna be poison. I'm not gonna go anywhere near that dude.
Let's see. 60. Okay. As soon as he does that, I need him to do a dexterity saving throw because he is getting blasted by Shadowy Rebuke. As soon as I get hit by it, I want to do this like the whole shebang because I'm going to do the bonus action as well. This is a reaction. It's more a flare thing for the whole thing.
What's
Because I'm
the save DC?
the save DC is shit. It's 14.
He does not pass. What?
Okay, so I'm just gonna go through this. As soon as he hits me, and the people outside will have seen this, Shindor's whole form just completely changes. Out of his back explodes these bony, dark wings. His whole face darkens, and his teeth just gets sharper. Nails also grow out a bit, and as it does that, he will also just move one of the bony fingers up and points towards him and blast him with Shadowy Rebuke. That is 3d10 of necrotic damage. So that's 15.
Perfectly middle ground.
Indeed. Very
Uh,
nice.
And as a follow-up to that, because I've done my transformation, when he starts his turn, everyone who starts their turn within my aura needs to make a DC 14 Wisdom saving throw or be frightened of me.
Okay.
Damn.
What is the radius?
10 feet.
10 feet. Okie dokie. So,
So yeah, and it's only if they
Yep.
start their turn.
one aura.
Yeah. So that's action, reaction, and then I have a bonus action, and which I don't have anymore because I used that spell. Right.
Here we go. Anything else?
So no, I'll just stay there, and I will have turned to everyone and said, please try to stay outside of my 10-yard radius. I'll try to move.
Please try to stay outside my magical aura of fear.
Yes.
Sinane.
I'm
Oh,
a scary
everyone
boy
should-
now.
Sinane. you have watched Shindor charge into this room and turn into some being of darkness. And it almost seems like it's slightly darker inside the room now, but there's still this tentacled monstrosity. What are you doing?
Can I move to this arrow? Is that a movable spot?
No. So the door is the 5 foot in the middle of these two squares here. So you can't go through this corner of the wall.
Huh. Do I mind being feared? That's the question. Or, by the way, does
You've moved into the radius of the fear aura there. So if you've moved that far up, you'll need to make the wisdom save.
Isn't it start of your turn?
Start of your turn or when you move in, I think.
Oh, DC 10.
Oh,
Sorry.
no, it is at the time that it happens based on that text you've just sent.
Yeah.
So, right. In that case, R1 and Ithiski,
Yep.
can you make charisma saving throws for me, please?
Oh no.
It was charisma as well.
Oh fuck.
Shit.
I'm good.
Yeah, R1 safe.
Yeah. You don't appear to have had any effect on this bearded devil at all.
On me, however.
Oh wait, that was charisma, not charisma save.
Hey.
Oh, are they the same? No, they're not the same. One sec.
Yeah, it's safe.
Man, it was higher. I noticed because I get extra plus on saves.
Yep, but you were safe to start with.
Yeah.
Anyway, returning to Snane's turn. Moving into the aura does nothing because it was an effect. So we can turn that aura off now.
Yep.
And I will add a little token. I don't really have a fear. We've got more. We're just going to go with that to indicate fear for now.
Lovely.
So, what are you doing on your turn, Sine?
Does Senine know whether or not this devil, devil, is resistant to physical attacks?
Roll arcane for me. You don't know a huge amount about devils. You think it would probably be safe to assume that, as it's clearly some form of magical being, that it may have resistances.
In that case, the book. The book.
Take him to school.
19 hits. Roll damage for me.
The book.
And it is a magical weapon, so it counts for the full damage.
The next thing I want to do is, as a bonus action, I want to cast Commander Strike.
Okay.
So I want. Or wait, choose. Can I? No. However, I can't do it. I take it back. However, I want to grapple him instead.
Okay. Roll athletics for me, please.
That also
does it mean
superiority
exactly?
dice, athletics, and then 1d8. 2 seconds. 1d8. Clicky. Roll. Plus
Sure,
5.
a fan of your grapples. Yeah,
24.
I mean, you had more than enough without the superiority dice.
Yeah, I don't have a choice with the superiority dice. It is use or not.
Yeah. Indeed. So he is grappled.
Like Sinane is a big man. He likes bear hugs. Okay.
He's
Likes getting
clearly, he's clearly
touchy-feely.
into Roman. He's into
Yeah.
Roman wrestling.
Yeah, he'd grapple him naked if he could.
Yeah.
He's into military romance. I mean, no, he's not.
That's
And that is all I can do on my turn. Yes.
Rhea moves up and flanks opposite you and pulls out her longsword. Do we
where is-
crit? No, we don't.
I love how everyone's had to move in the room because I'm just in the way.
Yeah. So she stabs this guy twice. And does a fair amount of damage, but this guy still looks fairly hearty on his feet. Firion.
Can I hit from here with my daggers, my psychic blades?
What's the range on them?
60 feet.
Then yes, but he is in cover because he is part of
But
the
I ignore cover.
You ignore cover. Of course you ignore cover. Then you're fine.
Well, I mean, I ignore. Wait, I'll read it. I ignore half cover and 3/4 cover.
Yeah, he only has half cover, so
Okay, yeah.
you're fine.
And I have advantage because he's grappled, right?
That's for melee weapons.
Okay.
Technically, a knife is a melee weapon. Nah.
Actually,
knives.
grapple doesn't grant advantage at all. So, no, you definitely don't. I
Okay.
like that you've been trying this consistent narrative to try it.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Who is he facing now? Is he facing? Well, he's grappled, so he's of course facing Sane. Yeah. No.
Facing doesn't exist in D&D.
Ah. Okay. Well, yeah. Gonna see if I can flank him.
You would flank him if you were there or there because of the bear. Actually, no, not there, but there. Yeah, there
One
you
below.
would.
Yeah. Can I make? I checked that. That would be like just
You could
30
just sit
feet.
behind me and throw shit at him.
But I want advantage.
So you would need to go there.
You don't always have to like get in melee range.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to get to there because Ithiski is your furthest point at this
Yeah.
moment.
Okay.
Because you
Okay.
can't move through his square.
Okay.
So-
Can I have advantage just by attacking from behind the bear? I just want to know if I can get the
No.
advantage here. I'm still
Well,
gonna try.
Then just roll once. Come on, just throw
Yeah.
your daggers.
Okay, I'll take -5 because I'm gonna take -5 on my hits. That's why I want to roll twice.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
Sharpshooter.
-5. Oof.
Okay, -5 on that one, so
Oof.
it's a 17.
a 17 hits. Roll damage.
Okay, and the damage is
Ooh, that's a lot.
27.
Okay, so the rest of you
Why is it-
watch as this dagger
How is
sinks
it
into
27?
his shoulder.
But I took the -5, and if I hit with the -5, I get 10 extra damage.
Oh, okay. So
shit.
that's what I was wondering. I didn't understand what
Yeah.
you were doing. so-
Is this a sneak attack?
No, it's
Oh.
sharpshooter feet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
This dagger sinks into his shoulder and then evaporates as he lets out a horrific scream. But he is still on his feet, but he is looking very much the worse for wear.
Okay,
Yeah.
now my second attack.
Oh my fucking god.
I'm gonna
not
take the
even gonna
-5
get it.
again.
I'm not even
And-
gonna again.
It hits again.
Oh,
It does.
Lower damage.
Oh my lord.
20.
Fuck me.
But do-
Jesus Christ.
Do you always get sneak attack bonus?
If there's like allies nearby. But
Oh.
even without the sneak attack, it's 16. If I don't get sneak attack, it's 16.
It's
Yeah,
sneak
just I'm
once per
disgusted
round.
at the way.
Well, if I ignore it's still 16 damage without sneak attack.
Yeah. I mean, he is still on his feet. He is looking very bloody.
Jesus.
Well, no, he's not looking very bloody. He's looking mentally
Bleeding everywhere.
traumatized.
Oh, okay.
Um,
He thinks he's bleeding everywhere, but maybe he's not.
yeah, he feels. Looking into his eyes, given how close you are, you just see that he's feels like he should be dying.
Okay, yeah. So
Once
then
per turn,
it's
so it is only 16.
yeah. So the total is like 27, 16, 30, 43.
Yeah.
No, 42 damage total.
But he's still alive either way.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Arwan, you've
Yep.
got a mentally traumatized devil in front of you who is currently being held captive by your captain.
Okay,
Not
so
captain, but you know him.
I'm just gonna multi-attack it with bite and claw. Just go at him. So I'm just gonna see if this
Okay.
works properly now with the rolls from here. So that should be to hit. Is that 17?
Yeah. 17 hits, roll damage.
And see if does this work. Yeah, there's the damage.
Yeah. Not quite as good as Hope, I'm afraid. And he is still on his feet.
Yeah, it's
This
alright.
is
And
a
now I'm doing-
sturdy
now
guy.
I'm trying to do. Now I'm gonna do claws, which is this one. So that's to hit. 23, so that hits then.
23
So
does
roll
hit,
one.
roll damage.
And this is the damage. So that's 11.
Nice.
Okay, how do you want to do this?
So I guess a bit of goring through his chest would work, wouldn't it?
Yeah? So you just rip out his entire chest cavity with your teeth.
Claws.
Okay,
Almost
cool.
claws.
Sorry.
That
And he
was
goes limp,
heart.
stops moving tonight.
Well, Sinead's just holding him up whilst he's
At
limping.
this point, yeah. What
He's
are you
just
doing?
Like something out of Mortal
gonna start
Kombat.
shaking him. Yeah, he's just gonna shake him a little bit and see what happens. And then more stuff just falls out of the hole I left.
Like I feel bad for like everyone.
Especially when you got a rogue just doing ridiculous numbers.
Yeah.
Raz like looks back to Furion and says, "Yeah, I could have handled that myself."
As you say that, I just have that chuckling growl.
Are we out of
response.
combat, by the way?
We are indeed.
Okay.
Is the
Uh,
effect still on me, or
So,
As soon as I see that the being is dead, I'll just raise my arm up, and as I lower them, the wings, the nails, the teeth, everything just poofs out in black ethereal dust, and the effect has been lost on you as well, because it lasts until I drop it, or 1 minute. So you're not frightened. You're frightened of that form, maybe. That will be up to you how you will roleplay it. But you're not afraid of me directly anymore.
You revert back
How
to Raven.
is Ithiski managing this?
um, He's just kind of look gobsmacked at Shindo for a moment and just okay, really shakily. It's just gonna walk over towards the one of the like. I'm not gonna think about what the fuck I just saw. It was nightmare fuel, and it's just gonna walk over to the cage, like.
Just gonna hug the bear, the big furry bear. Just
gonna hug.
Climb up and just hug me tightly.
That's actually not a bad idea. Yeah,
Just nestle in the
what
fur.
Whiskey does. Kind of nestles into the fur and peeks through the bars.
Yeah, I'm just gonna stay there a bit and shake my hands. Weird. It's the first time my rage has activated that.
So, you approach this cage.
Before we go, can I check for keys on the dead guy?
You can roll investigation for me.
Guidance. As soon as he goes down, I just touch his shoulder. 1d4 extra on the roll.
19.
Yeah, you do find a ring of keys dangling from his belt. He has no other interesting possessions, however.
Okay. Well, I'll begin. I'll unlock this door first, because the bear is blocking the other door.
Yeah, I'm just curious to see who's in here. So,
which cage are you focusing on as a group first? Because I can't talk about two prisoners at once.
Me and Arwen were doing this.
Okie dokie. So, the prisoner inside the cage that you walk over to is a fit, aristocratic human woman. She looks to be around 70, and she looks up at you coming over and seeing that the fight has been. You guys have come in and fought this guy. She stands up and she looks you dead in the eyes. She's got a haughty demeanor about her, despite the fact that her clothes are rumpled and dirty, as if she's been down here for some time. Well, I thank you for your rescue. I don't suppose you'll be opening the cage soon.
I'm gonna cast a look at Therian searching the body. We're just trying to find the keys now. Could I ask your name, lady?
My name is Satir Theon Hoon. I presumed that you came here looking for a bounty.
Do I recognize her name, by the way?
Roll intelligence. No, you do not.
Do I recognize her name as somebody in Baldur's Gate, or?
Yeah, roll intelligence.
Oh my fucking god!
No, afraid not.
That's a save as well. So
that was also indeed a save.
Would just give you higher than normal intelligence rolls, right?
Yeah, if you have proficiency in that save.
So that's 2 less.
Yeah. Unfortunately, going down doesn't improve your odds. We're not playing Call of Cthulhu here, I'm afraid.
Oh, how do I play this?
That's entirely up to you.
You're right. Me and my bear pet are indeed here for the bounty, but
Very well. What have my husband's family offered?
well, I'm afraid they were not very helpful when I tried to discuss it with them.
Of course, he never had a head for numbers. Well, if you let me out of here, I will ensure that you are appropriately rewarded.
Perfect. Would you like us to return to your estate at a later date?
Yes, please. But first, the door.
Of
Yeah, can I
course,
at this point go to the door and open it with my keys?
Yep, you can
Let
indeed.
me let me spin around. Move out the way.
Thank you. Now, I don't suppose you have a way out.
Through the, if you go out of this room, straight, left, and the first door on your left is a wine cellar. There should be a way out there. At least that's the way we came in.
well, it would only be polite for one of us to escort you up at least to the manor house.
Indeed, I almost wondered that you had other things to deal with in this foul and decrepit place.
Honestly, I'll gladly escort you at least to the manor house, my lady.
And with that, she walks out without even a glance at the other cage.
As we leave, I'm gonna just
Mm,
go.
I want to note her name. Because can you write it down for me? And
Yep, I can indeed.
I'll.
that's a fucking name.
It is indeed.
I thought I heard satyr, like the animal.
Here.
Yeah.
I'll happily escort the rest of
No.
them out afterwards, but I'll be back in a minute, and I'll leave.
I'm just gonna say, once
as-
I'm mind connected to Thisky, ask him to actually find out where the house is we have to go to, because you just didn't find that out yet.
As she walks out, the other guy moves out of the shadowed corner he was in and just leans against the lintel of the cage door. You know, you might want to get a little bit more out of her. People don't come down here for nothing, you know.
Well, I was going to make friendly conversation on the way back up.
Could you give me a hint to what I should talk to her about?
Well, I overheard the jailer talking with the lady of the place as she came in. She was apparently the owner of the crypt that they stole something from. They didn't say what.
Could I have your name, sir?
Ah, yes, of course. Forgive me. My name is Philaster Fisk. He is a short male human. Looks to be roughly early 50s. He looks to come from Kalamshan, and wears an ankle-length kaftan and has dark hair. For those of you that don't know, Kalimshan is a nation far to the south of Baldur's Gate. It's the other side of the mountains that you see on the biggest scale map you've seen, and it is a desert nation.
Arabian Nights. I'm just thinking about Aladdin now.
Yeah, I thought you might be.
I'm gonna ask Sanae, should I free him too, or do you have still more questions for him?
Well, it doesn't seem like it's dangerous to free him.
I'm just
We
gonna.
can always talk to him outside of his cage. This one seems to show more respect than the other one.
Just gonna go and unlock the cage and walk back.
Okie dokie. He walks out. Thank you. Thank you for freeing me. It's been a while.
What were you in here for?
Well, when Thavius Krieg arrived in Baldur's Gate, it didn't take me long to find out where he might be. I decided to come and investigate as my employer is interested in the events that happened in Elturel. She is a sage who operates out of Candlekeep. She's been monitoring devil activity around here for months.
We are sort of doing the same thing, to be honest.
Where have you got to so far, if I may ask?
We have.
Perhaps we can fill in some gaps for each other.
Do you want to roll? Do you want me to role play it, or I'll tell him what we found this far. If no one has anything against it.
Nope.
Or do you want me to role play it out?
Could it be like tell him that? How about you tell us first, and we'll fill in the blanks if we have additional knowledge.
If you say that, if you Shindor will just start or make a show of starting to talk. If you cut in before me, he'll stay quiet.
Well, that's all well and good. We've been looking for proof that Thavius Krieg struck a bargain with an archdevil. At this, there's a little gasp from behind you from Rhea. We believe that a copy of the contract he signed is hidden inside a magic puzzle box. And Silvera is convinced that with this we can look to pull him down, as it were, though not that he's particularly standing on a high pedestal at this time.
At this point,
she'd be able to open the box if we can find it, and she's willing to pay for it.
We might have found a box. Is it a... Well, we found a wooden box on one of the sons of the Van Thampier family. Do you have any descriptions of the box?
No visible method of opening. Some minor engravings on the surface?
It might be. It won't... did we give the box to the watch when... What did we do with the box? The wooden box?
We haven't gone to the watch after we came back.
Has.
I have.
So if he's held on to the box,
okay.
Given it to them.
The watch has everything he owns.
Right.
Because I can't say I'm going to keep this box. However,
Yeah, like I wasn't.
Amric's not allowed to keep anything if he's under surveillance.
Yeah, so it will be.
So the
at the-
watch should have it.
Okay, okay. Yeah, because I don't know what you did with the box because I wasn't there. So
Now,
if you want to fill him in with the box.
in case there's anything else down here, I did memorize a floor plan of the dungeon. There's a couple of secret rooms. Have you found them yet?
Nope,
Um,
this is the second room we've been in.
Well, it's lucky you found me then, isn't it?
Indeed.
Not listening to me paid off. Good job, Jupak. Armor.
I just have a bear growly chuckle going on in the background.
All right, let's be off then. We don't know if there are gonna be patrols here. Might as well get out of this cell block.
He needs to tell me twice.
Whilst these guys begin to make a move, is it alright for me to talk with Satir on the way out?
Absolutely. Well, don't you know that I'm just dying to get out of these clothes? She starts wittering on about clothes and food and fresh air and all sorts as you start to walk out.
I'll still do the gust thing around me.
I can't even begin to imagine how much you must be looking forward to a nice change of clothes and a fresh bath.
Oh, absolutely. I don't know how you adventurer types do it.
Well, some of us are more used to it than others. But if you don't mind me asking, my lady, why would they take something as beautiful as you and seal it in such an awful and terribly smelly place?
Well, clearly the Van Thampers were planning to use me to keep the Hunes from opposing her bid to become the new Grand Duke.
Really? That's all for.
It is, and corruption is rife in this place. I don't know why we live here.
Unfortunately, isn't that the truth? The the guards outside your cell mentioned that they'd taken something from a crypt that had belonged to you. Do you need us to get it back for you?
I'm not sure what you're talking about.
They said that you owned the crypt and they'd stolen something from it.
Don't believe that anything of value would be stored in a crypt.
No,
Can I do an insight check on that?
You're not there.
Oh, I thought he said he
Just
went with them.
walking behind the rest of us,
No,
or have I misunderstood?
Aren't
So-
isn't your Tiski escorting her as we're talking to the guy?
yeah.
Oh, I thought we were walking with the guy we just. Okay, never mind. Sorry.
no, but I would like to insight that.
Okie dokie, roll insight.
It's above a 10, I guess.
It is above a 10, and she does appear to be on the level.
Okay. Well, it's just because, well, I'm not sure how they got that into their head, but you don't have to worry. I don't judge. But if there was something missing, I was going to offer that we could retrieve it for you. Because, well,
Well, let return to my home and take stock, and if anything is missing, I may contract you in the future.
If you do decide to take us out, just know that discretion and efficiency is what we pride ourselves on.
I shall bear that in mind. Thank you.
You're
Yeah.
most welcome.
I believe I can find my way home from here. I thank you for the escort through that fetid place.
You're most welcome. I do have to ask. It was some of my coworkers that originally took the bounty. If you wouldn't mind asking you whether your home is located, they don't always allow me in the upper city, but with my coworkers, I'm sure we could find you again.
Of course, and she provides you with an address.
Perfect. Well, I will. Are you sure you're going to be okay from here?
I'm sure I'll be just fine. The watch patrol the streets, yes?
They do, but it's, as you say, it's a very corrupt place out there, and it's always worth double checking.
Thank you, but I'm sure I shall be fine.
Okay. And I will watch her go and then scurry back down to rejoin the group.
Okay. So, you guys finish your conversation, and Ithiski returns. Where are you going from here?
Lead the way.
yeah.
If you knew some of the hidden rooms, please.
Well, the first area of interest is further along this way.
As we go, I'm gonna lean. Oh, I'm mind
where?
linked
Sorry,
with
I-
Owen.
Yeah, I just managed to click really far ahead.
Oops. I'm mind linked with Owen, aren't I?
Yep, and Fury.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I am gonna share with the two of you that we should go to this lady's house because she's offered to pay us.
Okay, all right.
Cash
Hi,
money.
Pinks!
Give me more money.
I will
Well-
also subtly share that we could say that that's where we got the rings from.
Is Raz? No,
Right.
is. Oh yeah, we have. Is Raya with us?
Yes, she is.
Just couldn't see her.
Now, interestingly, that path down there leads to the sewers. It's how I initially got in. Unfortunately, the patrolling guards caught me. And
Just waiting for
to our
information.
left, you will find the Van Thamper Vault.
Ooh, that sounds good.
That's probably where our shield is, guys.
Yeah.
So we
Yeah.
should probably check there.
Right. So probably a good idea if I go first, right?
The door itself is,
you.
again, another iron-plated door, but it's bigger, and it looks even heftier.
Okay.
Wanna try to smash into it again? In mind
maybe
link
you
to
should,
armor.
maybe
Yeah.
you should try the handle first.
Before anybody touches anything, I will point out that these people have pacts with devils. Can you let me check it for magic first?
Okay. Sure.
Because we've had a couple of run-ins with bad fucking magic first. Unless, Raz, do you want to give it a go?
I was never very
Shindor.
good at that.
I think
No,
Shindor also might be able to help with magic
I
things.
could if I wasn't a
Kindle.
bear.
Raz actually doesn't have detect magic.
Terrible wizard.
If we don't mind waiting 10 minutes, takes me 10 minutes to get it up to see if it is magical. Then it will stay
You
up
wouldn't like
for...
it taking 10 minutes to get up.
Hmm. If we think we have the
The only
time,
people that hear me, there is Theory and Ephisy when I say that.
it will take me 10 minutes to cast it. However, if people feel like waiting for me to finish the cast, I can.
Well, if anything comes this way, I'm sure Sinane can brain them with a book.
Okay, when I've got the confirmation for that, I will sit down. I will just pick up my book, take a little bit of. I'm just checking. Oh no, it's just. Yeah, I'm just there are no specific things, but I'll just pick up my book and then just basically chime a like arcane words while just moving my hand around for a while, and if
Okay. Roll percentile for me, please.
a percentile.
Okay, you're good. Your ritual goes off without a hitch.
Okay.
Hmm.
So 10 minutes pass, and then I'll just as soon as I have the magic site, I'll just snap my book shut and place it away, and I will just move over here to see if I see anything.
You don't
Magic.
see any traces of magic on the door.
There doesn't seem to be any traces of magic here or around the lock. It seems to be just a very sturdy door. I'll keep that
Okay.
that up.
Then I think
For
it's my turn to have a go at the door.
Yeah, see if you can just open it. That's
I'll just step back once
the
I'm done.
normal.
Okay, well, I'll try to open the door normally.
It clicks, but it remains shut. It appears to be locked.
Cool. Then I will try to pick the lock.
Okie dokie.
20.
Yeah, you take a moment or two, and you pop the lock nicely and easily.
After the lock door is open, I'm gonna step back.
Mm-hmm. Let me
Are
go into
you
it.
opening the door?
If I hear it click
Um,
open, then do I like know that it's open?
You know it's unlocked.
Okay, yeah, then I will just like not open the door, just walk back and tell people that the door is open
Mhm.
now or unlocked now.
Okay. As I'll put my paw on the door handle and try to push it down and open it.
Okay.
At the never mind.
Well, there we go.
The door swings open, and I would like you to make a reflect now.
I was about to say, can I check manually for traps because there's still manual traps? But yeah.
This
I'm already
room
in.
contains 4 wooden tables, with 2 small wooden coffers atop each one. Hanging on the wall opposite the door is a beautiful golden shield. Standing in front of the shield is an old man in plain garments carrying a lit candlestick. As he
Oh.
turns to face the door, you see that his shadow on the far wall doesn't match his form, but appears to be the shadow of a pudgy, horned fiend with small wings. And Rhea will come in behind you and say, "That's him, that's Thavius, the High Overseer."
No. No, Rhea.
Good evening, children. What is it that brings you here?
Just asking with my we see the shadow, and I obviously, since I have detect magic going, I obviously see there's a magical effect around him. Yeah.
No magical effects.
Oh,
It'll be a bargain. Not
I'm
a spell.
pleased to see someone You are adventurers, yes?
Yes, we are.
Well, are you here to free me, I take?
No.
Why not?
He looks very much like a devil, right?
He looks like an ordinary man, but his
It's his
shadow
shadow.
is somewhat off-putting, shall we say.
Do I know what this is?
Roll arcane form.
Can I also do that? Just
I'm
my
gonna
own.
Yeah.
do the same. Oh, 20.
Oh,
There we go. And 20 on the nose. This is
Yeah.
very much a potential manifestation of bargains with extraplanar creatures such as devils.
Bad guy.
Mr.
So at this point, we
Octavius.
should tell her. What's her name? Raina.
Raya.
Raya. I completely forgot for a second there. Tell Raya that about the bargain he's clearly made.
Tavius.
I have made no bargain, my friends. I have merely been wrongfully imprisoned.
Do lies come naturally quickly to your tongue, or is that just another side effect of your pact?
I mean, can
I
we not?
There
Can
are.
we deception that?
You can insight it.
Insight, okay.
Yeah.
Can
Plus one on
anyone roll insight? That's in earshot.
Yes, but it will be with disadvantage if you're only in earshot.
Yeah, but, well, if I'm like in a corner where I'm now.
Yeah, you can. That's fine.
It doesn't matter. It's a low roll.
No, you. Despite the fact that his shadow is clearly odd, he seems like he's telling the truth.
Okay.
I am a cleric of Tor, and lies should never fall from a cleric's lips.
Hmm.
and how come your shadow doesn't match your form?
That's not. He looks nervously over his shoulder. Not something I have quite figured out yet.
Well,
Could I ask
generally,
when you first found your form to be inaccurate, or your shadow eye?
Well, that was around the time of the fall of Elturel.
you aren't in the city.
Why, this matches.
You watch as small tears start rolling down his cheeks. I was visiting a parish a few miles from the city, and imagine my horror when I came outside after a short sermon to watch the city disappear.
Are you familiar with a certain Alter Raven Guard, perchance?
Of course I'm familiar with him. He was visiting on a state visit at the time.
So I went to you with him, while Garcia.
I spent some time with him the day before. But the needs of the many outweigh the desires of the few. We were scheduled for dinner when I returned from this visit.
Can I ask the dude name? Forget.
Tavius.
Tavius Greek. Yeah,
Yep.
Tavius Greek. Was he like a priest or like someone who worshipped a god? Or would I know what he did?
He claims to have been a priest of Torm.
Okay, if he has devil things, or like we see the devil thing, wouldn't have he had to like own his god, or like be a like similar to oath breaking in paladins?
He would absolutely have lost his spellcasting ability
We
if he
ask him.
abandoned his faith.
Can we ask him to cast something holy to
But
show that he still has his faith and like doesn't deal with devils?
Well, I believe that a member of your party has a specific request to make of him that would be spellcasting related.
Oh, can you heal
Oh.
me?
When Arwan returns, we will let him make his request.
I wanted to get
And,
healed.
Can I during when if I because I also
Right.
did the insight and everything there.
When you said that, I was like, wait, that's me. I'm peeing. I
Yeah.
can't.
Can I just take a walk around the room because I still have a few more minutes with detect magic? Can I just take a rounder
So
to just?
Let's focus on the first string here, which is whether he
getting
has
to cast.
spellcasting ability.
Yeah. So as Firion was saying what he was saying, I interrupt because I don't want to come out of bear form because I don't have any more casts to go back in if we fight anything else that way.
Yeah.
So I'm going to interrupt the Firion as he's asking him, and tell Firion to ask him to help me remove a curse from my family. And in the hope that he can do it, he might just be able to do it right now, or if something else is required.
Savius, our friend, the blue bear, his family has been stricken by a horrible curse. With your
cursed bear, you say?
He's not normally a bear. He's not normally a
blue.
bear.
Oh, the curse is being a bear.
Mm.
No, so
I'm gonna mind link.
As he says that, I'm just gonna like laugh as a bear with like a bit of a growl, and then say, "No, my family has been cursed to never be able to hold a weapon."
He is a druid, and his family has been cursed to never be able to hold a weapon. And you, being a man of great faith, would you be able to remove that curse?
Well, things are possible with the will of the gods. And he will take a step over towards the bear.
he's gonna horseshoe.
Tyrion, you will notice at this point, as he reaches out and touches the bear and starts muttering under his breath, you will notice that he doesn't have a symbol of Torm visible. Alas, my friends, I have been denied the power to end this curse.
Would that
I
have
feel
something to...
that maybe Torm believes he must sacrifice some more.
And how would you do the removing of the curse without the symbol of Torm? Wouldn't a man of faith like yourself always carry the symbol of your god with you?
He starts to blink a little faster now, and looking from one face to another. He seems to be a little confused as to how to play this at this point.
Get your greasy fucking mitts off my friend's fur.
I'm going to ask Irtiski to recite all the things that Thirstwell told him. What was the last question that Irtiski asked? If you do remember it.
I do, I have it written down.
Just sometimes there's a lot of notes and you go back. You're like, where are they?
Yeah, I can't tell you if that makes it faster.
Who made a bargain? Thaddeus Krieg set a plan in motion and sold Elthrel to the Nine Hells, is what first was said. And before you even try and claim lies, the dead rarely lie.
Can we also bluff
Can,
that
can,
there
can
was
the
the
dead even lie?
No.
Yeah,
Under
they do.
the effects of the spell that was used, the corpse cannot lie.
I think so.
Admit truth, but they can't lie.
and don't we have the wooden box? And didn't the Aladdin guy say that the box would hold proof?
He's not a paladin.
Oh no, Aladdin. Because
yeah.
I said Aladdin because I can't remember his
Aladdin.
name, and I was
The
just
Aladdin
thinking
guy.
about.
Aladdin.
Yeah, it's called like Flaster Fisk or something. I don't know.
His name
Mhm.
was indeed Falas. I do need to still figure out how I can make the nameplates appear for you all. I've still not figured it out. I'll get to it at some point.
Yeah.
He did indeed.
Yeah, so we could say that we also have in our possession a small wooden cube that contains some quite important documents that like connects you to the disappearance of Elturel or falling to the Nine Hell. What I don't know how to say it.
So, what do you guys want to try and get out of this guy at this point?
Just like
An
try,
admittance of guilt.
yeah, like coerce him to
Okay.
break, admit.
In order to get a confession out of him, you need to ask him or intimidate him, or because at the moment you've presented a lot of facts, and he's looking very uncertain. But you need to do something to trigger a confession.
I'll
Did
tell
you
Firion,
sell Elturel to the Nine Hells, you
and as he
bitch?
does that, I step closer to him and start making some bear growly, scary noises
Okay.
to help intimidate whilst he's asking these questions.
I'm going to ask, would you mind telling me the actual truth of the fall of Elturel?
Roll either diplomacy or intimidation with advantage.
Persuasion.
That one. Or intimidation.
Well,
Whichever you prefer.
I mean, I'm sat there intimidating him too, so I'll be helping him. So,
I like intimidation. 13.
Yeah, I'm also going. At this point, Raz will also. Bring.
Okay, you can make one roll at normal level.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
boy.
go Raz.
There we go. He starts to continue to protest his innocence until Raz just slowly walks over and growls softly in his face. You will tell me what I want to know.
Very okay
Rower.
with this.
Well,
Roar, Uwu, XD.
yes, I made a bargain with the Archduke of the first layer of Avernus.
Here we go.
Yo.
I turned the entire city over for my own gain. Rhea at this point is looking shocked and staggers back towards the wall, as if she cannot believe that this is possible. Sanaine, you hear a small voice in the back of your head. Pass sentence.
Ah.
Oh no.
Well, in that case, I'm going to walk up to this guy And I'm going to offer capital punishment.
Can I see what Sinane's doing? Like drawing a weapon?
He is moving forward and unlimbering his axe.
I'm gonna step in, like, crawl up this guy and touch and look at Sinane. No.
What?
No, Sinane.
I am sorry, Irtiski. This isn't an option I'm giving you. And then I try and like push him away
I'm gonna
as
grip
I
on.
advance towards.
Justice is for the living. It's not on you to pass a sentence. If you're going to kill him, then, well, I guess I'm about to get a haircut too. I'm gonna grip
This
on.
isn't my sentence. This is something bigger than me and bigger than you.
Then
and
your
I've been
god
ordered-
is unjust.
Just please step aside.
No, there are laws in this city. There are laws for all of us. And if your god is trying to interfere with the mortal plane, then you do not follow a just god.
Can I, during this, make... I know this is not like Shindor's not a cleric, whatever, but he will still hold his holy symbol, because he himself is torn. He will try to reach out to see if he can get anything from the Raven Queen or whatever. I know is that possible? First of all, I'm asking.
Well, you're ASMR as well, so you do have a certain connection to your deity, don't you?
He also has made a direct pact with his deity.
I know it's a weird question, so
It is, and all you would get back from the Raven Queen is the kind of empathic equivalent of a shoulder shrug.
okay.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
that's perfect. Yeah, it's about the same thing, because there's morality here, but Shindor is basically not caring about it as well. So, but yeah, okay.
If we are-
While they're doing this, I've begun to walk around. I'm just saying, with detect magic, so I can see if there you have some magic-y things in
So-
here.
The shield on the wall is magical, but we'll get to that in a minute.
Yep.
If we
First,
are
what else?
good, if we are good followers, if we are good worshippers, then our gods, they elevate us. If we are bad, if we are evil, then when we are dead, they will punish us. But right now, it's not about us, it is about Elturel. The people of that city deserve justice, actual justice, the kind that will be brought by the people of this city, of their city. Don't you think that Elturel, when we manage to get it back, I don't know about you guys, but I'm definitely going down to them. When we manage to give it back, bring
You're
it back.
breaking.
Is he's
Yeah,
breaking
Yeah,
up?
it's
you're-
breaking like that.
Breaking up all over the place, I'm afraid, at this game.
But 1 second.
I think I
Stop
got
downloading
your
porn.
problem.
That's what you're meant to say.
Any better?
There
Yeah,
we go.
sorry, yeah.
Perfect.
Yep, it was just the standard. Your internet's going slow for a second, so Discord immediately goes, nope, I'm gonna take a shit.
Yeah.
Just
When
basically,
we
yeah, sorry.
manage to get the city back, don't you think every single person in that city deserves to see the man that tried to send them there, sent them there, tried and brought to actual justice? You're being very selfish.
Bang. This isn't me being selfish. This is me showing this man mercy. Either I
No.
kill him now, painlessly, or he will be tortured until we get his city back, and then executed publicly.
Insight check, because I don't believe him for shit at this
So-
point.
The Watch of the Upper City is going to torture him.
I'm going to do insight check on Sinane for that.
Really?
If he,
Do I have to roll against that?
if you're
Are
deceiving,
Are you actively trying to create a deception? Or are you telling the truth as you see it?
I am telling the exact truth the way I see it.
okay.
Okay.
So, what makes you, apart from a raging mob seeking out justice when they have been wronged? This is not justice for all. This is you laying justice because you feel this, that it's like we hand him to your superior, like you've done with everything and everyone else, and let her handle it.
Yeah, this is Raz will at this point have kind of stepped in slightly because of the threat.
I was,
Bang.
I was just about to do the same thing.
Before you
I
step
haven't
in-
threatened Bang.
Well, the shove, the attempt to kind of move him out of the
Raz?
way.
Raz, before you step in, while this conversation has been going on, in fact, pretty much at the time that Sinane starts stepping up, you will hear a voice echo in your head. Hello, Raz. I am the Hidden Lord, and I will help you save El Terrell. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where we are going to leave the session for this evening. Thank you very much for watching, viewers. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you very much for playing, players. I am not sorry at all for leaving you on yet another cliffhanger. I hope you enjoyed yourselves, and I will be back on Wednesday with a stream of some variety TM, because Baldur's Gate is being a bit of a pain. And other than that, you will be able to catch us again next week when we will explore what happens to Thavius Krieg and who the Hidden Lord is. Good night, everybody.
Yay.
There we go. We are
Raz is
Well,
getting mind control,
now-
or Raz has a
now-
deity also.
I can imagine just seeing Raz looking around like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
We can worry about that next week.
Yeah. Which one of you just said that?
I don't like where this is fucking going.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm about to fucking die.
Before that happened, I was going to say I was about to move my bear right in between everything, because I don't see Sinane trying to grapple with a bear.
Yeah, it's also just I think it's such unlike Sinane's behavior that like I think that both of us are kind of like, oh, this is just crossed the line.
Well, what baffles me is everyone is arguing as if this is Sinane's sense of justice.
Yeah, I have no
it's
issues
hard
with
to-
you killing
yeah.
him, killing the dude. Go ahead. I'm not objecting.
I'm guessing,
Thank you.
Farian won't give a crap.
Yeah, kill him. Fuck it.
No, but the thing is more fucking
I can
people are
kill him
acting as
also.
if Sinane.
And I know my character, as much as he despises him for making a deal with the devil, it's still no reason to kill him outright.
It's
If this
more
be- Oh, sorry.
in my head, like genuinely though, the way I see this is if he is brought to my superiors, he's going to basically be half starved as his prison in the Middle Ages until they kill him. In my head, this is mercy, not punishment.
But yeah,
And in the rest of the people's head, this is you taking action before the law is
Yep.
made.
Mm-hmm.
That's the big distinction here.
We don't hear what you hear in your head. Remember.
I know, but
So-
Zanane doesn't care.
Yeah.
As my
still have-
character see it, just killing another bad
One-
guy, like we killed 1,000 bad guys before, or not 1,000, but a lot of bad guys before. It's the same. It's killing
Yeah, like-
another bad guy.
I will tell you this: Zanane is so baffled by the fact that you guys are suddenly defending someone when you happily murdered 2 random cultists for just
they
being
started
there.
it.
No,
didn't.
they did
I
nothing.
started it.
Yeah,
I grappled one of them, and
then
fucking
The other one
Raz
just
just
killed the
killed
other
him.
one.
fucking firebolted.
yeah.
Fisky has only acted so far in self-defense. Like, if they attack one of you guys or like have made aggressive motions, Fisky will defend themselves.
I mean, if you want to really nitpick, the bearded devil didn't attack us. We attacked him first.
That's a
He opened the
devil.
door.
That's a devil. That's a bit
That's a
different.
devil. I think
That's a
both me
direct-
and
When
Thisky.
you
I mean,
see a-
this is
when
a
you see a
guy who's
devil-
made deals with devils, caused a city to fall into hell. I don't see him being a good guy and saying, well, he's clearly a good guy.
No, it's more of Sunane wants to take action and kill him right now, while the rest of us who has some kinds of moral in this is saying no, you should not take action here and kill him. We should give him to the law. He should be going through the court system, whatever. He should be then after that, if they kill him, so be it. But there's no one should just say I am your judge and judge, jury, and executioner. I say
Although,
this now.
I do feel like this should be an argument we should have actually in game later.
I
Yeah.
know, but I want to finish. I want to kill him so bad.
To Fisky out of character, like the difference, there isn't much of a difference in him living and dying. The dude's gonna die,
Oh yeah,
but
Mhm.
it's
the
And you
big
guys still do
difference is that the people of Elturel deserve to see it. The fucker
The
sent
fu-
them to hell. Like, they deserve to see it. To give them some kind of sense of justice.
the funny thing about Shindor in this. It's more of from ever since the start of this. Senena has been like, yep. This goes to my superiors. Yes, we're taking him to my superior and everything. And this guy is just, no, I'm gonna kill him right now. It's just like, what's going on?
And yeah, we are still going because you run a very, very engrossing campaign. Timor.
Like, the thing
I'm
is,
not
I don't
sorry.
know if it is Thor's fault that you decided to stop because Thor interrupted like our back and forth.
No,
but I fucking
I
hate
was
Timor.
I saw the time, and I'd just been kind of letting you guys go because I 100% planned. I rolled when you guys walked in for who the Hidden Lord was going to talk to.
Yes.
So
Ah.
when it kicked off, I was like, Thor's not getting involved. Now is the appropriate time. So when he butted in, I just went, right, I don't want Thor to have to retcon anything, so I'm going to put that in now. But I'd been planning since we kind of walked in that was the cliffhanger I wanted to end on this week.
Sweet.
Ah.
Fuck
So,
you.
I mean, you might have deprived everybody of 3 minutes of arguing. You've had that time. You've been
Yeah.
arguing ever since.
Yeah, I know. Well, but also it's fun though.
Yep.
Right now, I'll do here.
And it's like I genuinely want to continue
Same.
so
I know
bad.
you do. And part
I'm-
of me does too, and part of me doesn't want to.
Like my like what I'm the most scared of is that I might forget some of my arguments by next week.
Well,
Write
write
down.
them all down now.
Or send them to Timor and pin them.
Yep, that also
I'm-
works.
Oh, by the way, Timor, a random side question. Do you want me to swap out Sharpshooter to not deal
No.
fuckloads of damage?
No, it's absolutely fine. Because at the end of the day, there is a very obvious trade-off there.
Yeah,
And when
because I
you
take
start
minus
fighting
5.
creatures with higher AC,
Yeah,
that's going to be a massive fucking
Mhm.
impediment for you.
yeah. Because like at lower levels, taking it as a first feat is like hyper strong because people don't have a lot of AC. So
Yep.
you can
Yeah.
just like ignore the negative. But yeah, at higher, it becomes almost impossible to hit big creatures.
Is it like sharpshooter in 3.5 where you have
You're cutting out again. It's Fisky.
any better?
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yep.
Is
Good
it
old
like
Steve.
sharpshooter in 3.5 in that you have to make like you call when you're gonna use the
Yeah, I
shot?
call it
Or
before. Like I can't do it. Like oh, I got a good roll, -5. Like
okay, cool.
there, I called it like before, and then I rolled.
Because like some feats you do have to call and some you don't, and I didn't know if they've kept
Yeah,
that.
here it says
Yeah.
before you make an attack.
It's in in this there it's the same as Great Weapon Master. It's the same
Yeah.
feat, but for
Yeah, but for range.
yeah,
Oh, well.
melee. Yeah.
Who else is up for some league like we normally do?
Join you. I'm just running through the latest event text.
Yeah, and yeah, Timor. By the way, next week is the when I'm off for my golf weekend, but I will have my brother's laptop and I'll try to make that work in time for it. But depending on how it works, I might not be the best at following everything, so it might be a little bit more messy. But I'll try to do my best.
It's all good. I'm sure it'll be just fine.
Carol or Hope for a league?
League?
I could do league.
Sure.
League.
Let me open
What?
the game.
What is my West account name? Up. No, sign out. I'm on PBE.
Fucking Soul.
Mm.
Don't make Sinane fucking question his beliefs.
I still find it like me who have actually made a deal with an with my entity. I have it a lot more easier than you do. I don't know who the fuck your deity is.
But that's the best part. I don't know who my deity is, but I have right before we went here, I vowed to my deity that I would serve her justice. Like serve as her sword. I mean,
Yep.
Do you love that the two people that have made actual direct packs with their deities, like what they've got has like been a very different like encouragement or like gentle pats or like just a it's not really my domain shrug.
Yeah.
And then the person who doesn't know who their god is in the background doing a fucking murder hobo. Just
Yeah. Jesus.
and hey, you guys may manage to make Githysky question a lot of things, including, oh my god, am I accidentally being racist because dragons scare me?
Oh, that's minor.
Oh, I still need to have a discussion with you in game about. No, I'm actually not going to because I'm going to have that time when I popped my wings. That was the first time that happened.
Mm.
Because it's it is an ability that I've just no. I actually I've had it at one whole level, but I haven't used it at all because I've never got the chance to fucking use it. Because I've been scared every fucking time when I try to use it.
so can I see how tempting it was to say instead of walking over to just because now I basically said I'm going to walk over and kill him. But what I originally wanted to do was activate my wings
Oh,
and serve
Swoop.
divine punishment. But I didn't. And if Irtiski comes here and says, you can't serve divine punishment because my god's more important than yours, fuck you.
See, that's not what Ithiski thinks. Just that.
I know.
Just, if your god's telling you to mote out divine justice, they're not a very just god. There's a difference between like punishing devils and punishing people.
Yep. I think
There's the guy who stole a boot from the dragon dudes.
yeah, but they're cultist bastards. They
And this guy isn't?
I will also point out the moral hole in Ithitski's argument that, Sinane doesn't know about, but you're not
Stealing.
allowed to kill somebody, but you can steal from them.
There's a difference between minor inconveniencing and stealing from somebody who is making other people suffer.
So potentially
The-
starving
the
someone
shop
and just
owner
killing
was-
them?
The shop owner was making other people suffer, was he?
The shop owner is rich
and had insurance.
and
Hmm.
probably
I
had
don't think
Sorry,
there's
the-
insurance.
even if he doesn't,
Yeah.
losing a couple of rings isn't gonna make him suffer. Also,
You're just
nobody.
assuming everyone in this fucking
Also,
upper city
Karis-
has.
Also, Sinane doesn't know that we stole the rings yet, so
Yeah,
Mhm.
indeed. I
So
did
that
point
argument
that
can't
out.
be
I
used
just
yet.
wanted to point out the moral
Yeah.
dichotomy that's going on here.
And people are hypocritical, like
Yeah,
everybody.
there's a big difference. There's a big difference between theft and murder.
Absolutely.
yes, once a crime, others a murder.
Yeah,
I haven't been part of that either.
One is repurposing wealth, and one is murder.
Fair enough. I still find it. I've been like thinking back. The only people that Shindor have killed is actually either devil slash fiends, or it's cultists. Nothing else in between.
And
It's
zombies.
like-
And zombies. We had zombies as well. Don't forget at the church.
yeah, fair. Yeah, fair. Zombies as well,
So
but
that-
Finally remembered my password. No, not my
Okay,
password. My
but you've remembered your ID.
yes.
Timur, I'm just going
Okay.
to send you part of my notes and pin
Go
them
for it.
because I'm going to swap PCs by next D&D session, I think so.
Why are you going to swap player characters?
we
I hate you. Do this. I'm so happy. I didn't expect Sanine to be so religious, though. But now
I
he is.
didn't either.
I just find it weird because you are like the religious zealot in it
Yeah.
almost, and
You've gone full fucking zealot in the space of 2 days.
yeah, I just find it with Shindor, it's like he's devout, but I think it's also like he knows what his god is standing for. He knows like the limits, most of them at least. And I still just find it that you went from yeah, we're gonna take this to my superior to I'm killing this fucker now because divine punishment.
Yeah, one thing I now wrote in my notes. I won't actually say it out loud because I don't want you guys to be metagaming your arguments, you shits.
Let's
I
face
mean-
it, you're all going to be trying.
I have been forced to metagame around a lot of things, so
I don't even know.
All
what to
meta.
say. I know
Do I want
I'm
to ban the new guy?
There's a new guy. Ooh.
There is.
Shan.
He's
Hmm.
actually very fragile and very slow. If you pin him down, he just melts.
The
Yeah.
fun
I've been playing
thing,
him
I
recently.
think his one ability has more text than all of Nessus's abilities.
That's because Nasus' abilities are bonk, slow, and dot.
Still,
Oh,
it's cool.
and big boy.
The biggest
I'm
boy.
thinking, maybe Malphite support today, maybe, or back to. I did enjoy Maokai last time.
Swain support. Swain support's great fun.
Yes, it is that fucking poke. You just reminded me how fun that is. That's what I'm doing. The poke you have is so good.
Question: are you going Swain damage or Swain tank?
Depends what we need. Everyone pick around whatever they want, and I'll just. If we have many tanks, I'll go deeps.
I'm gonna go Swain Bloom.
So Swain support. What have I got already? I've already get it set up. So it's actually Guardian.
So I can send you a screenshot of my Swain page if you like.
So I've got no, it's fine. I've got a Swain support already set up from because I play it. You just reminded me I haven't played it in ages.
Okay, fair enough.
So I have, but I just looked and it is set up as a tank. Well, as a resolve and sorcery. So I'll stick with that.
What do I use as my off? Sorcery. Of course I do, because
Yeah, Annie.
You
I don't
can
have
use
casters.
precision, can't you? Though
You can use
there is
precision or domination, but
Yeah.
the stopwatch is just so fucking useful. Because you should always second item genres.
Yeah.
LP! And now you can't attack me. I will heal to full health while you don't get out of my circle. So I've got Teemo.
I think I've got Yone in mid. I'm guessing Luke support, Caitlyn.
Yeah, Teemo definitely top, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm guessing I have Yone.
I mean, not necessarily. Could yeah. But
If I knew I had the dragon swing, I would have taken Twitch. Because I have the dragon.
Mm-hmm. I do have a few of his skins actually. It's one of the reasons why I started playing him. Was this I had a bunch of his skins randomly. Because that's clearly what you should only be playing. See what you doing, Hope? You don't have a skin. You're letting the side down.
But neither
Yeah,
do I.
pick my level.
Yeah, good point.
I mean, Gwen only has one skin, but
It's fine. We're still beating them.
Yeah.
also I am going to apologize in advance because that guy is clearly a fucking what's the word? Smurf.
Yes, he is.
Teemo returns. He's apparently tagged as a Teemo newbie. This is his first game as Teemo in the last 30 days.
Whatever.
So, bullshit, that's a Smurf.
I'm gonna say I have a fucking Smurf account just for ARAM because it has all the best ARAM characters unlocked, and that's it.
He
It's how the
has
game
got
is system.
harvest. So,
Yeah.
I don't like it. Oh, on the bright side, I'm a great character for I started the wrong skill. It'd be fine. I've got a great ability to clear his fucking mushrooms.
Your W.
Yeah. Fuck you and your shit, Teemo.
Wait, what ability to clear mushrooms?
I have no idea what. She's the scissors chick, isn't she?
The snip,
Yeah.
She does the snip snip. Yeah, the snip snip.
Snip, snip. Shield of
Uh,
don't be near me and don't hit me.
think-
And Dashy.
I think I can pop mushrooms as well with W. I'm not sure.
But yeah, how do we help
No,
Ivern
you can't.
jungle?
You
How do we
don't.
leash
You
for Ivern?
You don't.
You
You
don't
don't.
need to. You don't. You
Yeah.
protect. You protect.
Yeah.
You don't help.
Yeah, I was just like thinking, he does no damage to the jungle camps.
Mm-hmm. He's one of the weirdest things they ever put in for that shit.
I love
Yeah.
Ivern. He's the
But
best.
I'm not. Yeah.
You haven't got any items.
Ah,
You
know
forgot
what?
that you're not playing Heroes of the Storm.
yes. What I'm going to do is I'm going to mark these 3 then, and then I'm just gonna back.
Yeah, that works.
But Kindred's going to invade early, I think.
If Kindred isn't invading against an Ivan, she's playing wrong.
Yep. Especially if she gets a mark from one of your camps.
Which she will do.
Mhm. See if there's anyone there. Nope. Oh, sorry. 2 long range fuckers.
Hey,
I should be fine
Timo's
still.
here.
Okay.
Oh, mid. Yeah, mid is.
Okay, I have no
But,
idea what happened.
Right. Well, in that case, I'm just going to fucking hard push because I was expecting to see him up here. Oops, didn't mean that.
Like you're supposed to be able to clear the entire jungle in like 1 minute and 20 seconds. Not
Yep.
happening.
Timo is now here. Timo has returner.
Okay.
Oh, just the tip. So close, just the tip. Got it.
Nice.
There we go. Nice.
Well,
Yes,
Oh,
you
mid
keep putting your
range.
bubble in there. That's fine. Got a
I'm-
bitch.
I'm coming. Can you stun him?
Nope. Just used it.
Oh, was that 2 flashes?
Did you see?
And that was my
Oh,
flash.
it's
No,
there's
she
another guy,
locked
and
I
I'm
don't- I
out of
didn't-
mana.
At the end, I didn't see there. I'm going back, obviously. I'm so low.
Watch out for the beach. Guessing she's somewhere close.
I'm gonna jump off, guys. So I'll leave you to
Bye-bye.
the game. See ya.
right. Okay, this is going to go really fucking badly.
I mean, Timo is there to fuck up melee. Anyway, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Kindred was mid, going
Mhm.
bot.
Mhm.
Okay, Yone
Yep.
is coming bot also, watch out.
Back
Yeah,
up,
I'm
back
coming as
up, back up then.
Yep.
Back.
I've got root.
Oh shit, I didn't mean to click that. It's fine.
Gonna back.
Yeah,
I don't have
even
any
with
mana
my
or
shield protecting me from his first fucking blind, he just fucking takes me apart. I can't do anything.
wanna swap lanes.
I think that's probably the best idea.
Yeah.
I'll go top.
Oh, shit,
Yone
she didn't
has
quite go as
farm
expected.
because there has been a lot of people there, but
Rooted.
it doesn't have
Oh
plates
shit,
or
I'm too
anything.
far.
Nah, it's alright.
Fine. Just trying to take them all out. They may have seen you.
No,
Maybe
I've
not.
been sweeping. So unless they're watching for
Got it. Yes. Not quite.
oh fuck it.
Timo's going back.
I'm just
Would you want to
seeing
bet they're going to
ward.
switch as well?
Oh, they did
It's
have a
highly
ward in here
possible.
actually, and they didn't see you.
No, I swept it as I was walking.
No, I thought I saw a ward when you swept through, but only briefly.
Yep, they swapped.
I'm coming up. Let's see if we can murder Yone for abandoning mid lane.
Kindred
goes
for
dragon.
mid.
Kindred's bot lane.
Yeah. Let's go up to dragon.
They might have vision there because he stopped
No,
like
she's
he
left.
went
She's
back.
already left.
Oh, he's there. I'm trying to get to you.
I'm dead.
You
Honestly,
die.
fucking
bottom
Teemo
missing.
did more fucking damage to me. What the fuck even is that, Cham?
It's disgusting. That's what. Timo's amazing to play because he's disgusting.
He's like pure cancer in a champion
He
form.
exists for people like me that like to be dickheads when they play this game. It's easy as fuck to play. Does dirty
Oh
amounts of
fuck me!
damage.
I'm dog shit. Die. Okay, good.
Bot missing, but they were quite high health, so I don't
Kindred
think
up.
they've gone back.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try and contest
I'm
Kindred ever.
just
To
gonna.
be honest.
They're they mid. No, they're not. They're not in dragon.
Kindred was somewhere around there.
Yeah, no,
No,
Kindred's
she
here.
wasn't. She was above.
Ah.
I'm gonna pop back in and finish my boots.
Kindred
In the
seen me.
mid lane.
Yeah, I won't get there in time. So
And, you know, it's not fucking against
take that,
terms of
Tuba?
service to dodge fucking matchmaking. Because you're not good enough for your own fucking matchmaking, so you bully at low skilled players. Cunt. You're a fucking cunt.
Do you want to take that?
Oh yeah.
uh,
I forget that he doubles up the bus, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it will do you a lot more in lane than it would me.
I'm gonna try and come top lane.
Especially because I've got presence of mind. So I will be okay.
Very
Nice.
There's a trap in that mid bush.
That is a Kindred.
I'm coming. Nope. Whoa.
Oh well.
Kindred mid. I'm gonna try to take plates then. Kindred going
Yeah.
to Drake.
I need to back out. Because I lost
Wanna-
most of my health keeping Teemo out of your fight. Which means he's going to take turret.
But didn't really mean to fight either. So, but oh.
Oh. Okay.
Oh yeah.
She's gonna try and
I'll
bounce.
just stop. I'll stop these guys from coming up to help.
Rude. Nice.
Nice. Yeah, but Jamar, I don't think I can help you with Teemo though.
So it's standing still a lot for some reason.
If you can get to him, you can finish him.
Got the bitch.
He popped
Yeah.
Ghost.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, well. I was hoping
Yone
it would
is
be
coming
enough.
there also.
No, that was me being slow to react.
I'm coming there.
Yeah.
You are being.
Oh, we got incoming.
Nice.
Oh shit! Sorry, dude.
That's my fault.
Mhm.
I stayed. They just put a vision ward next to my vision ward. Though I'll get another one because they'll clear that in a minute. I don't know which legendary thing to take with this.
Lux and Kindred went straight. Oh no, Lux is
Yeah.
back. Oh, fuck.
Fuck me, how quickly he can half help me.
Yep. How many stacks does Kindred have? 2.
Not doing so great.
Thank you. They're probably doing dragon. Are they? No, they're not. Just gonna clear that ward though.
Temo's missing.
Are we gonna go for Drake or?
We need it.
They haven't done any drakes. Weird.
They were just warded us.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't have smite, by the way.
Hey,
Oh.
sorry.
Nice.
Nice. Uh, yeah, Yona is using TP top, trying to get plates.
Mhm.
So Yona doesn't have TP up now.
Oh, I missed.
And God's plate just fell off.
Holy shit, she's got a lot of damage now.
Mhm.
Yona is missing.
Yeah, he can get in under turret, half health me, and leave before the turret
Oh,
shoots
it's
him.
all good. She doesn't have damage on her ult yet, though.
No, I barely missed. Did
They
one of them
just- she-
flash?
Yep,
Mhm.
way after actually, like way after they needed to.
I don't mind.
I think, yeah, Teemo's hanging around in our jungle.
Timo's here. Oh, fuck it.
Yeah, bear.
That's
Help.
worth it, I think. Yo, she didn't get the mark. Poggers.
Well, that was
Oh.
stupid of me.
Was that a mushroom?
No.